Welcome back, students. Are you ready to explore the fascinating facts about America's symbols and monuments and test your knowledge? It's time for Fun Facts and Quiz Challenge about American symbols and monuments. Let's dive into some amazing facts and see how much you know about these important symbols of our nation. Grab your thinking caps and let's get started. Here we go. Question number 1. Where is Mount Rushmore located? South Dakota. Mount Rushmore features the carved faces of 4 U.S. presidents: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. It is located in the Black Hills region of South Dakota. The monument was completed in 1941 after 14 years of work. What is the Washington Monument made of? Marble. The Washington Monument is an obelisk built to honor George Washington, the first president of the United States. It is the tallest stone structure in Washington, D.C., at 555 feet tall. Construction of the monument took place between 1848 and 1884. What does the Liberty Bell symbolize? Freedom. The Liberty Bell is an iconic symbol of American independence and liberty. It is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and is famous for its distinctive crack. The bell originally hung in the Pennsylvania State House, now known as Independence Hall. Who is featured on the Lincoln Memorial? Abraham Lincoln. The Lincoln Memorial honors Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States, known for leading the country during the Civil War and emancipating the slaves. The memorial features a large seated sculpture of Lincoln and is located in Washington, D.C. The memorial was dedicated in 1922 and designed by Henry Bacon. What does the Statue of Liberty hold in her right hand? Torch. The Statue of Liberty's torch represents enlightenment and freedom, lighting the way to liberty. She holds a tablet in her left hand inscribed with the date of the Declaration of Independence. The statue was a gift from France to the United States in 1886. Which president is honored by the Jefferson Memorial? Thomas Jefferson. The Jefferson Memorial in Washington, D.C., honors Thomas Jefferson, the principal author of the Declaration of Independence and the 3rd President of the United States. The memorial includes a bronze statue of Jefferson and inscriptions of his writings. It was dedicated in 1943 on the 200th anniversary of Jefferson's birth. What animal is the national symbol of the United States? Bald eagle. The bald eagle symbolizes freedom and strength and has been the national bird and symbol of the United States since 1782. Bald eagles are found throughout North America, primarily near large bodies of open water. The eagle was chosen for its long life, great strength, and majestic looks. What does the Great Seal of the United States feature? Bald eagle. The Great Seal of the United States features a bald eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and war. The seal is used to authenticate certain documents issued by the federal government. It was adopted on June 20th, 1782, by the Continental Congress. What building is depicted on the back of the U.S. 100 bill? Independence Hall. Independence Hall, located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, is depicted on the back of the U.S. 100 bill. It is where the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution were debated and adopted. The building is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. What is the nickname for the U.S. flag? Old Glory. Old Glory is a common nickname for the flag of the United States, symbolizing national pride and heritage. The flag consists of 13 stripes and 50 stars, representing the original colonies and the 50 states. The name Old Glory was given by Sea Captain William Driver in 1831. Where is the Liberty Bell located? Philadelphia. The Liberty Bell is located in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and is an enduring symbol of American independence. It originally hung in the Pennsylvania State House, now known as Independence Hall. The bell cracked when it was first rung after arriving in Philadelphia. What does the Statue of Liberty's crown represent? Seven seas. The 7 points on the Statue of Liberty's crown represent the 7 seas and 7 continents, symbolizing universal freedom. The crown has 25 windows, representing gemstones found on Earth. The statue was designed by French sculptor Frédéric Auguste Bartholdi. What is the national motto of the United States? In God, we trust. In God, we trust is the national motto of the United States and appears on U.S. currency. It was adopted as the official motto in 1956. The phrase first appeared on U.S. coins during the Civil War. What is the purpose of the Great Seal of the United States? Authenticate documents. The Great Seal is used to authenticate documents issued by the federal government. It features a bald eagle holding an olive branch and arrows, symbolizing peace and war. The reverse side of the seal features an unfinished pyramid with the Eye of Providence. What structure is on the back of the U.S. nickel? Monticello. Monticello, the home of Thomas Jefferson, is depicted on the back of the U.S. nickel. It is located in Virginia and is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Jefferson designed Monticello himself, drawing on classical architectural principles. What does the Washington Monument commemorate? George Washington. The Washington Monument commemorates George Washington, the first president of the United States. It is an obelisk located on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. The monument's cornerstone was laid on July 4, 1848. What is inscribed on the Liberty Bell? Proclaim liberty. The Liberty Bell is inscribed with the words, "Proclaim liberty throughout all the land unto all the inhabitants thereof." The inscription is from the Bible, Leviticus 25:10. The bell was commissioned in 1752 by the Pennsylvania Provincial Assembly. What does the Statue of Liberty symbolize? Freedom. The Statue of Liberty symbolizes freedom, democracy, and the American dream. It was a gift from France to the United States in 1886. The statue is recognized as a symbol of hope and refuge for immigrants arriving in America. Where is the Lincoln Memorial located? Washington, D.C. The Lincoln Memorial is located on the western end of the National Mall in Washington, D.C. It honors Abraham Lincoln and features a large seated sculpture of him. The memorial's design was inspired by the Parthenon in Greece. What bird is featured on the Great Seal of the United States? Bald eagle. The bald eagle is featured on the Great Seal of the United States, symbolizing strength and freedom. The seal includes the eagle holding an olive branch and arrows. The eagle has its head turned towards the olive branch, symbolizing a preference for peace. What is the primary symbol on the U.S. flag? stars. The U.S. flag features 50 stars, representing the 50 states. The stars are arranged in 9 rows of alternating 5 and 6 stars. The flag was first authorized by Congress on June 14, 1777. What structure is on the back of the U.S. penny? Lincoln Memorial. The Lincoln Memorial is depicted on the back of the U.S. penny. It has been featured on the penny since 1959. The memorial was designed by architect Henry Bacon. What does the National Mall in Washington, D.C. represent? Democracy. The National Mall represents American democracy and is home to many iconic monuments and memorials. It is a place where citizens gather for public events and demonstrations. The mall stretches from the Capitol building to the Lincoln Memorial. What is the Capitol building used for? Legislative meetings. The Capitol building in Washington, D.C. is where the U.S. Congress meets to make laws. It is a symbol of the American government and democracy. The building's cornerstone was laid by George Washington in 1793. What do the stripes on the U.S. flag represent? Original colonies. The 13 stripes on the U.S. flag represent the original 13 colonies that declared independence from Britain. There are 7 red stripes and 6 white stripes. The stripes were inspired by the Sons of Liberty flag. Who does the Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial honor? Martin Luther King Jr. The Martin Luther King Jr. Memorial in Washington, D.C. honors the civil rights leader Martin Luther King Jr. The memorial features a statue of King and inscriptions of his speeches. It was dedicated in 2011, marking the 48th anniversary of the March on Washington. What is the primary function of the White House? Presidential residence. The White House is the official residence and workplace of the President of the United States. It is located at 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue in Washington, D.C. The White House has been the residence of every U.S. president since John Adams in 1800. What is the purpose of the National Archives building? Preserve documents. The National Archives building in Washington, D.C. preserves and protects important documents of American history. It is home to the original Declaration of Independence, the U.S. Constitution, and the Bill of Rights. The rotunda for the Charters of Freedom houses these founding documents for public viewing. Which monument honors U.S. Marines? Iwo Jima Memorial. The Marine Corps War Memorial, also known as the Iwo Jima Memorial, honors U.S. Marines who have died in the defense of the United States. The memorial is based on the famous photograph of Marines raising the American flag on Iwo Jima during World War II. It was dedicated in 1954 and symbolizes the Marine Corps' motto, Semper Fidelis, always faithful. What is the purpose of the Vietnam Veterans Memorial? Honor soldiers. The Vietnam Veterans Memorial in Washington, D.C. honors the U.S. service members who fought in the Vietnam War and those who died in service or are missing in action. The memorial includes the names of over 58,000 service members inscribed on its black granite walls. The memorial was dedicated in 1982 and designed by Maya Lin. Congratulations on completing the quiz. You've learned so much about American symbols and monuments. Keep up the great work and stay curious. Until next time, keep shining bright and embracing the spirit of liberty.